A bad performance can feel way bigger than it actually is. Maybe a presentation fell flat. Maybe you lost a game you cared about. Maybe a job interview didn't go the way you practiced. In the moment, it's easy to feel like that one experience says something permanent about your ability, your future, or even your worth. But it doesn't. What matters more than the bad performance itself is how you recover from it. Recovery is a skill, and it can be learned. The first step is to allow the emotional response without letting it take over. Disappointment, frustration, embarrassment, all of that is normal. Problems start when people go to one of two extremes. They either suppress it and pretend they're fine, or they replay it over and over until it becomes self-criticism. Neither helps. A better approach is to give yourself a limited window to feel it, an hour, an evening, long enough to acknowledge the disappointment, but not so long that it turns into a fixed identity. Next, separate the performance from who you are. This is where many people get stuck. One bad game becomes, I always choke. One rough meeting becomes, I'm not cut out for this. One mistake at work becomes, I'm unreliable. That kind of thinking feels true in the moment, but it's distorted. One performance is one event. It isn't proof of permanent failure. High performers in every field have bad days. What sets them apart isn't perfection, it's the ability to recover. Once the emotional intensity settles, do a constructive review, not an interrogation. Ask a few simple questions. What contributed to this outcome? What's in my control before the next opportunity? What actually went reasonably well, even if the overall result was disappointing? That last part matters. Most people can be compassionate and fair when a friend struggles, but harsh and unforgiving with themselves. Real recovery requires honesty, and it also requires self-respect. After that, reconnect with evidence of your competence. A bad moment can make people forget every good performance that came before it. So remind yourself of your strengths, your preparation, and the times you handled pressure well. This isn't about denying what happened. It's about putting it in context. Then rebuild confidence through action. Confidence usually doesn't return because you sat around thinking about it. It returns when you do something that creates new evidence. Practice again. Ask for feedback. Take on a smaller challenge. Re-enter the situation instead of avoiding it. Avoidance feels safer in the short term, but it often makes anxiety stronger. Action helps restore momentum. There's also a physical side to recovery that people overlook. Stress affects sleep, appetite, tension, and energy. So, after a bad performance, basics matter. Rest, movement, hydration, and reducing things that keep your body activated. Taking care of your body supports your ability to regulate your mind. And for some people, support makes a real difference. If one setback leads to intense self-criticism, avoidance, or ongoing anxiety, working with a therapist can help. That isn't a sign of weakness. It's a way to build stronger tools for performance, recovery, and resilience. The goal isn't to become someone who never has a bad performance. That isn't realistic. The goal is to become someone who knows how to respond when it happens. Because resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you practice.